And last but not least, I also love to work on single leg stability exercises. The reason why I like single leg stability is that is much more realistic to what goes on in a sport. So if you're having to cut on one foot, or you get knocked from side to side and you have to land on one foot when you're coming down from a rebound or a serve in volleyball, those things can be missed when you're doing these heavyweight exercises in a weight room. But if you're more focusing on lighter weight single leg stability exercises during other times, they can certainly be quite helpful. Even in runners, single leg stability exercises are quite helpful. As I've talked about before, running is a single leg sport. You are jumping from one leg to the next. And that shows us that we need to be really focused on single leg stability exercises for one, performance enhancement, as well as injury prevention. So let's take a look at some single leg stability exercises that athletes can use within their training programs. Many aspects of those sports that we just talked about have to do with direction change as well as single leg landing. If we can work on single leg strengthening and stability, we can help the body maintain its coordination, its strength, and overall balance when we're dealing with a single leg activity. Now, yes, most of the time both legs are on the field or court, but we want the body to be ready when there is a single leg landing, when there is a perturbation, so you get knocked into by another athlete and have to catch your balance. That's really where the single leg stability exercises can be quite useful. Now we're talking about single leg stability here. So this is a nice exercise, the split squat. So basically, foot up on the bench, doing a single leg squat. And you can see with the model, they're keeping their shoulders upward, not leaning forward, and then they're using a little kettlebell as a counterweight in order to stabilize the body. And then another good example here is the single leg deadlift. So again, a nice, smooth, fluid position where she's demonstrating the glute squeeze as she touches the kettlebell to the ground, keeping that single leg balance. And then you can add that leg lift in as well to add to single leg stability. So a nice little exercise to add to your routine as you develop your own individualized program.